Hey, how you doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. Well, this is a continuation of the S.O.G unboxing. And this one is the Flash AT. Flash AT. It's another assisted knife. Just checking out a couple assisted knives with the XR lock. The other one has the button lock. This one has the SR lock. Yeah, right. I really like that solid button lock though. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how this comes apart. This came straight from S.O.G. It looks like maybe doing the unboxing day. It's my Pentagon. I think that's what I do right there. Maybe it's on both sides. Yep. Just use the other side of the tip. I don't know if y'all are paying attention to that. All right. Y'all get on down a little bit still. I think I got it that time. Okay. Does it come apart? Looks like it should just fall out. There we go. That's kind of tricky. Alright, let's set this aside. It says the Flash AT is the next evolution of design for daily users. Precision engineered as the perfect piece of gear to enhance everyday capability. Primed for the urban use. Flash AT balances modern design with heavy-duty performance and reliability. Featuring an ambidextrous rapid open AT XR lock, cryo D2 steel blade, ergonomic handle designed for grip comfort, Flash AT's intuitive tenacity is matched only by its ability to perform under pressure or when seconds matter. Very cool. Assisted open ATXR lock. Ambidextrous design. Cryogenically hardened steel. That's what this said right there. Studies and Observations Group. Closed length 4.8 inches. Overall length 8.23 inches. Blade length 3.39 inches. Weight 4.6 ounces. Alright. That's the specs on it pretty much. And it's manufactured in Taiwan. Just like the Kiku. And the blade thickness looks like about the same as the Kiku, like 3 millimeters. Now this looks like a very slicey blade. It looked like it would be very good for cutting, for doing a lot of things like I like to do, you know, because this looks like it'd be a good work knife. It looks like it would be good for food prep. The handle's just right. The handle fits my hand just right. And these are pretty affordable too. These are like, this was like $70 or something like that. And then with the discount, I can't remember what it was. What was it? It had to be like 60 something, because I think the normal price was 74. So I think it was like 59 or 60 or something like that. Ooh. Woo! That came out fast. Whoa. That's a fast one. Wow. It must have ball bearings. I'm sure the other one does too, though. Let's see. Look at that. Look at the strength of that. I got the lock pulled back. That's the reason why you see the blade bouncing. I'll let the lock go. Isn't that something? And then, what does this do? Oh, that's probably the lock, so when it's in the closed position, I bet you can't open it now. Yep. So it's like the Kiku, it's got a lock to keep it locked closed too, so it won't go off in your pants. You don't want it going off in your pants. Very cool. Then to unlock it, you just push down, oh, you push on it. I'd put some oil on that because it's not easy to do. Well, I can feel it breaking in already. But the first push felt like it was stuck. Like right there, it felt stuck. So you gotta hit it like at the angle. It's like you gotta make your finger go like this, and it changes easily. But if you just come at it, you try to push on it, it can get hard. So like right there. Doesn't want to push, but if I come at it right there, so I don't know how much I like the lock, to tell you the truth. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna carry this one for a week and let you know what I think about it, because I think it'd be a good work knife. I have to check the laws out first, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to carry these. These might be considered like switchblades. But I can see how this one could be very useful. And this has a GRN handle scale. I don't think this one's, what do you call it? G10. It has full stainless steel liners. Most likely a GRN backspacer. The pocket clip is switchable. It has another groove on this side. And it's like the other pocket clip. It's like it'll totally hide your blade in your pocket, your handle. You won't see anything. You just see the top of the pocket clip. Very, very deep carry. No screws or anything to get in the way. Well, the spring mechanism looks different than on the other one. On the Kiku. Is that the lock? Oh, I take it back. That's the lock. Let me see. The XR has nothing to do with releasing the blade. The XR lock. Well, this sucker's fast. It fires out fast. Let's compare it to the Kiku. These are both really cool looking blades. I think they're very nice. This one looks like a utilitarian version of this. This one looks like it's meant to be a worker. Like it's meant to go to work and actually get used hard. And let's see. This one's got a little slight It doesn't have any tick if I don't put a lot of pressure on it from side to side. If I put a lot of pressure on it, it's got little tiny slight. Nothing up and down, just tight. I mean, a little slight from side to side. But you know what? That's cool though, because I know my experience with automatics is that when they are like that, they're a little bit loose. That's when they're fast like that. Like this one doesn't have anything. It feels like it might be a little bit too tight to tell you the truth. And then when you push on it, it's fast, but it's not fast like this one. The flash is faster. Maybe that's the reason why they call it the flash. That's fast. That's like super fast. This one has the XR lock. This one has a button lock. So the locking mechanisms are different. But I think the springs that actually kick out the blade might be the same. I'm not sure. I'm trying to compare them, see which one's the fastest. Well, this one's easier to push because I'm pushing this with my left hand, my weak hand. So this one should actually have like a slower jump off the line than the other one. Okay, here we go. Let's try to make it even. 1, 2, 3. They both look pretty fast. I think the flash is faster though. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Let's switch hands. One, two, three. This time, this one came out first. I sort of slipped off the thumb stud on the Kiku. Okay. Get a good grip. 1, 2, 3. This one's faster. This one's faster. But the Kiku feels more stout. The Kiku feels heavy duty. It feels like, you know, the weight of the Kiku, I'm sure, is much more. Let's check that out. Kiku. 5.6 ounces. I think that's what it's advertised at. I always want to flick it closed like a manual. Flash AT. 4.6 ounces. See, there's a big difference. There's a whole ounce difference in weight. And the blade thicknesses look like they're the same. The build quality on both of these is top notch. This one's meant to be more high end though, because it has higher end materials, S35VN and Linden McCarter handle scales. Whereas this one has, I'm pretty sure it's GRN. I'm gonna look it up for you before we finish the video. I want to say it's probably like a GRN or where you know, the glass filled nylon, GFN or whatever you call it. But that's what it feels like. But it's really nicely done though. It's a nice handle. It's a handle that's like no bullshit. It's a no BS handle. It's a handle that's meant to be just a work knife. And it flies out. And look at this blade. It's got that high flat ground, saber type ground. I don't know. Maybe this is more of a high flat ground than it is a saber. But it does have a piece out here where it holds its thickness. Then it goes down the edge. So I would, you know, it's like a high saber. It's got a really nice blade that looks like it'd be great for slicing. And that's why I'm checking out, because I like knives I could use for food prep. This is actually probably a really good work knife for me. For what I actually use knives for at work or whatever. It's got thick stainless steel liners, which is what a good crossbar lock needs. I like crossbar locks with full stainless steel liners, not partial stainless one. Even though I have a couple of knives with the partial stainless steel liners, I like, and they're just knives I really like a whole lot, like the Ritter Hogue. But I think the best crossbar locks always have full stainless steel liners, because a good crossbar lock depends a lot on the liners, and the crossbar and the stop pin, and the pivot. You have all those things, you know, nice and strong, then you have a good strong crossbar style lock knife. It snaps out with authority. I really like this one. This is a really nice knife. And like I said, I think it was $74 and I got like a $15 discount on it. So I think it was like 60 bucks or something I paid for this one. And this one was like $134. And it says Flash AT Cryo D2 on that side. This side it says Studies and Observations Group. And these came straight from SOG. And I like buying things straight from the manufacturers when I can. But lots of times the manufacturers, you know, like Cold Steel does, you know, like they might give you some outrageous prices unless it was like Christmas time and they're having some kind of end of the year sale or something. Then they have like really good deals. But they'd only be like once or twice a year they would have the really good deals. The rest of the year they'd have their stuff marked up way overpriced. Sort of like GSM's doing right now. But SOG, Studies and Observations Group, they have their stuff priced right all year round. And so if you can find, you know, you go online, you look for the coupon codes or whatever. If you can find one that'll work, you know, this one I think I use a 10% coupon code or something like that for both of these. And I think I got like $25 off between the two of them. Maybe it was $10 for this one. So maybe this was $65 or $64. And this one was $15 discount. Something like that. But anyway, that's what I suggest. And then you don't have to pay any taxes or shipping fees. So actually these are a lot cheaper than buying them like you'll see at a retailer or even on eBay or something or Amazon. You can usually get these things cheaper. SOG, I'm talking about SOG things. Not everybody else does things differently. SOG gives you good prices from SOG, from the factory. But go check out SOG if you're interested in getting a SOG folder. I would suggest compare the prices wherever you're looking at to SOG and realize that SOG you don't have to pay taxes and shipping fees. So like when you check out, compare the price of the total checkout to whatever SOG would give you at a total checkout. I bet you'll be kind of amazed. The SOG, you know, like all my SOG knives, except for a couple of them, have come from the SOG factory. These came from SOG. This one, the Vision, the Terminus, and my TAC XR, they all came from SOG. My Seal I got on eBay. I got a deal on that one on eBay. And my Kiku, it's coming from eBay also. I bought it on eBay. But all my other ones that came from SOG. Absolutely love SOG. They're rocking. And last year was the first year I ever bought anything from SOG before in my entire life. And it started off with the XR locks. Because the reason why was because I was looking for the best flipper, because I wanted to get into flipping knives. And I love flippers. That's my number one favorite. I love flipper knives. I love flipper knives with but the flipper knives with the XR locks are the best. Just gotta say it, gotta put it out there. Flipper knives with the XR lock with the flipper works better than any Benchmade. I mean, it's easier to use, it's more fun to use, and they just work like a charm. Like I said, you can open up thumb studs, Well, this one you can't do your what do you call it, spidey hole, because it doesn't have any holes. But this rocks. It's one of the fastest ones out of all my knives. This and the Vision. And then after that would be the Seal XR is real fast, even though it's a big giant knife. It's real fast too. The Seal XR, and I know the Kiku's gonna rock because I've read nothing but good things about the Kiku. And the TAC XR is the one that'd be next, and the Terminus is might be the slowest out the bunch. The TAC and the Terminus, but Terminus is not as fast as the TAC. But the XR is really rock. Whoa! I felt like it was gonna jump out my hand. I forgot that it's automatic. I was getting ready to flick it. Damn, this is fast. This is the Flash. Listen to that sound. That's awesome. I don't know. I like it. This one has a different kind of sound. It's like a thud. It feels more solid. That's a nice sound too. I don't know. I like them. I like them. Maybe I will carry them. I don't know. I gotta find out if I can carry these or not. They are fun to play with, but you gotta cock them with two hands. Kind of sucks. Let me see if I can close it with one hand. Yeah, okay. I can figure that out. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally cut myself though. I don't know. I'd rather close this with two hands. I feel more comfortable doing it like that. It feels safer. Let me see this one. This one, it's going to be really hard to close with one hand because of you got to use the you got to pull back on the XR lock like a. There we go. Got it. It took me a little work on that one. Okay. Actually, it's a little bit easier once you figure it out. I take it back. I thought it was going to be harder. It's not too bad. No, I think the button lock's easier to use. All right. That's about it for that. Absolutely love these. S.O.G is making some high quality stuff. This rocks. This is a very nice knife. Let me see if I can find some specs on it. The Flash AT. Okay, here we go. Overall length, 8.29 inches. Blade length, 3.45 inches. Blade steel, Cryo D2. Handle material, GRN. Glass reinforced nylon. Finish, titanium nitrate. Safety, ambidextrous spine mounted safety. And ambidextrous spine mounted safety. Country of origin, Taiwan. Blade shape, straight back. Close length, 4.67 inches. Weight, 4.49 ounces. Blade thickness, 0.12, the exact same thickness as the Kiku. Handle color, blackout. Locking mechanism, ATXR. Opening mechanism, assisted thumb stud. Edge type, straight. That's the tech specs on it. I like it. I think this is worth $75 all day long. It's a very nice. I mean, it's rock solid. D2 steel, and this is a very usable blade for everyday carry. I think this is actually a little everyday carry knife if you're allowed to carry assisted knives. I like it. It fires. This is way nicer than the Cold Steel Swift. Cold Steel Swift didn't fire like this. Cold Steel Swift may be a lot stronger knife, you know, overall, but what would I rather carry? I'd rather carry this. That's really nice. No oil or nothing on this. You saw it? It's brand new. This is how it is out the box. There hasn't been any oil or anything on this one either. Absolutely love it. Ooh, almost stabbed myself. No blade, anything. This one's a super tight knife. I absolutely love this one. I love the way it looks. I love that blade shape. This would be a good slicer too. But this one I think would be better for food prep. It's got the right blade shape for like skinning and cleaning fish and making cut bait. Well, it's kind of a short blade for making cut bait because I like a little bit longer blade. Because a lot of times the mackerel and the sardines are a little bit wider than this blade, and you want something a little bit longer. Because when you cut like that and then flip it over, and you cut your meat. Put it on your hooks. I love it. I just like the way this one looks. It's a very beautiful knife. The Kiku, the S.O.G ATXR. Kiku button lock. Let's show you guys, let you guys see the locking mechanisms. And the Pentagon, the manual, Pentagon XR. That's my favorite, Pentagon XR. Between these two, though, both of these two are nice. This one costs. This is a high-end one. It's 35 VN, Linda Micarta, as opposed to D2 is a really good steel too, though. D2, especially the D2 that S.O.G uses, it holds a good edge. D2 and the GRN, glass reinforced nylon handle scales. Both got full stainless steel liners. This is only 4.6 ounces, and this is 5.6 ounces. Absolutely love them. And that's it for that. That's it for today. Peace out. Stiletto.